Today we'll be talking about this. The United States penny. The penny is worth 1 cent. Everybody knows the penny. But think to yourself, when was the last time you actually used the penny to buy something? Probably a long time ago. Whether that be because you just used dollars, like cash dollars, to buy stuff, or used a credit card or a debit card. Either way, the penny is barely ever used right now in America. In fact, the penny is so rarely used, 11% of people admit to throwing one of these out regularly. So, the penny is useless. Everybody knows that. But the thing is, the penny is not even worth a penny. That's because it takes the US Mint 2 cents to produce 1 cent. Which means that in 1 year, producing $70 million in pennies will cost the government $145 million to produce. That doesn't make sense. For that, I believe that the US government should get rid of the penny. It's something that's been proposed many times throughout the years, but has not really been done. But this is the case to get rid of the penny. So as I mentioned before, they're worthless. Again, it costs 2 cents to make 1 cent, which really doesn't make sense to me. And added to that, 2/3 of pennies that are produced do not circulate. What does that mean? That means that 2/3 of the 70 million pennies that are produced a year don't change hands, don't go into the economy, they just sit somewhere. Because again, people don't really use them. But there literally is no possible way to make it cheaper to produce a penny. The US government said that the penny is currently being produced out of the cheapest possible material, and there's no way to make it any cheaper. Adding on, businesses don't like the penny. Many businesses in the Bay Area don't even accept the penny as a payment method. Chipotle, currently, and in the past, has rounded down to the nearest nickel rather than deal with pennies. And the reason they're doing that is because when you pay in cash, giving people the pennies that they need for like the 99 cents or however much in tax will on average add 2 seconds to every transaction. That doesn't seem like a lot of time, but there has been studies, and in total, every year, 25 million hours are wasted on cash payments. And pennies aren't even accepted in everyday things, such as a parking meter or a vending machine. So where can you actually spend pennies? Well, I'm sure you've seen the videos of people paying with pennies out of spite. Or, I don't know, they're angry at someone. So the question is, why do we still have the penny if it's just so useless? Well, the thing is, we've been down this road before. In 1857, the US government got rid of the half penny, which was rendered useless when inflation rose to the point where it was too expensive to produce them. That is literally the exact same situation that we are in now with the current penny. But then, again, why do we still have the penny? Well, there are lobbying firms in Congress that like to promote the use of the penny, such as Americans for Common Sense. So, but then, if we look at who are the backers behind the group Americans for Common Sense, we'll see that it's Big Zinc. If you didn't know, these pennies are made out of little zinc discs covered in copper, and the people that produce those zinc discs are the ones that are lobbying in Congress for the common sense and keeping the Lincoln penny. Also, there is, for some reason, an emotional attachment among Americans towards the penny. 51% of Americans actually are in favor of keeping the penny, but for no reason, but they like it. It's not very logical, but people have proposed that maybe this is because the penny brings older people back to a time when they could actually use the penny to pay for things. By the end of this, I hope that you agree with me that we should come together and get rid of the penny. This is R.A. Mukherjee reporting for Scott Center News.